This t-shirt is probably 10 years old, but I love the color, the graphics, so I never wanted to get rid of it. However, the fit is horrible. So let's pimp this baby into a cool shirt full of interesting cutouts. We need a shirt, scissors or an X-Acto knife, a thread and a needle for a couple of stitches, ruler and a masking tape. First we're making a braided detail along the neckline. So trace with your pencil, sketching where you want the braid to be. I'll be using an X-Acto knife for the cutouts, so a piece of cardboard inside the shirt is a must. Now start making 1 to 2 inch cuts crossing our sketched line. You can totally use scissors for this if you don't have an X-Acto knife. Continue making these cuts all along the neckline. Now what you want to do is take the first 2 strands and tuck the second one under the first one. Pull the second strand up, take the third strand and tuck it under the second strand, pull the third strand and take the fourth strand under it, and so on all along the collar. I actually saw this design in a shop not long ago and I thought, hey, I could do this myself. But I've also seen a lot of other cutting designs recently, and such unique tops are always so expensive. I just have 2 strands left and my braid is finished. Now we have to secure our braid. Thread the needle and make 2 to 3 stitches so our braid is locked and it ain't going nowhere. I also decided to make a couple of stitches on the right side just so that the opening won't be as big, but that's totally optional. Also, if you'd like, you can cut away the collar of your shirt, but I decided to keep it because it kinda looks a bit retro and old school. Let's now make a cool triangular cutout all along the back too. Don't forget to put a piece of cardboard or other material inside the shirt, especially if you'll be using an X-Acto knife. When I see things like this in shops, I always take a picture and then I can film a video and me and you guys can rock these cool shirts for way cheaper. High five! For the guide, I like to stick 2 masking tape pieces in a V shape like so. Now we have to cut horizontal cuts between both masking tape pieces. I'm using knife, but scissors work great too. Okay, once all the cuts are made, remove the masking tape pieces and start braiding the same way as before. Take the first 2 strands and tuck the second one under the first one, pull the second strand up, take the third strand and tuck it under the second strand. Pull the third strand and take the fourth strand under, and so on. In the beginning this is a bit more difficult because the strands are so short, but it gets a lot easier when moving up. Here's my braid all finished, so all that's left for me to do are a couple of stitches to secure it. Try to use the thread in the same color as your shirt so that the stitches won't be visible. Yay! We're done with this cool back cutout. We're not completely done yet though. I decided to snip away the sleeves to get a nice sleeveless top. I'll also make it a bit more cropped by snipping away about 2 inches from the bottom. Now I'm happy with it. My top is all done, so let's quickly put it on.